Friends, this is to finish up the 5K tour that I did on May 10th of 2022 of Morganton, North Carolina, and I finished up, I think, chapter 3 on the back side of the new School for Science and Math. And so this is sort of the front side coming back around. So this is sort of a continuation of that tour. That building there, of course, has been there for a long time. It's part of the School for Deaf and Hard of Hearing. Now it's part of, of course, here's one of the new buildings. Just pretty amazing the amount of work that's gone into this. It's gone up pretty quickly, I'd say, over the last 3 years or so. Nearing completion. Students are going to be coming in soon. Not sure if that is like the Chancellor's house or something, or I don't know who lives in that house there. I think it's still part of the School for Deaf and Hard of Hearing, the big house. But here's more views of the construction going on. Beautiful campus. It's going to be, when they have everything cleaned up, I know it's going to be one of the prettiest schools in North Carolina. It's a beautiful area there anyway. You can see as you come back around. There's the barn again that I had featured in the third installment of this. This is number 4. The barn is going to be, I think, a big meeting and event place, is what they had told me times past. So what I was doing with this whole series of videos is to show you stuff that I typically don't show in other videos of Morganton. This is looking back toward Broughton Hospital back over this way. A lot of this land belongs to Western Piedmont Community College, which you're seeing. No, not yet. That is the School of the Deaf and Hard of Hearing there to the right. We make this turn here, you'll be looking back more toward Western Piedmont Community College, and that's what you see, I think, on the hill there. So this area is north of I-40, just slightly, like maybe a half mile north of I-40 where I am now. Headed over toward, is it Highway 64? I think that it is that I'm getting ready to get on, and go toward Lowe's and Rural King and the things that are out there at exit 103. I think this is exit 103 is where I'm getting ready to head out to. I've been shooting this video in 5K, and probably I'm going to make these into shorter videos because it takes 5K forever to resolve on YouTube. So you're probably going to have maybe 4, 5, 6 videos in this little series, even though it's not such a long drive. I just hate for these videos to take forever. So there, I've finished with my little comment. Heading south toward I-40, and that is Western Piedmont Community College. A good view of that one right there. So I was headed over this direction to go over to the, I guess it's Flowers Bread Outlet. I like to go get Dave's Killer Bread there. It's Cookout on the right, Chick-fil-A on the right after that. I didn't turn over toward it, I don't think. So yeah, I'm using a GoPro Hero 10. For those of you who don't know how I'm shooting this, I'm just holding it out the window. And we're getting ready to cross over Interstate 40, which goes east-west across North Carolina. One of the longest highways in America, actually. And that's what we're crossing right there. And so I was holding the GoPro out the window so I could turn it left or right if I wanted to show things. I've done a lot of videos where I just, mount one on the top of the car and ride around, and you can't really change the angle. I thought I would do this just for fun. Good place to get gas there at the raceway. That is Rural King, hard for me to say, behind the Kentucky Fried Chicken. This is where Lowe's is located in Morganton, Lowe's Hardware. Rural King. I don't know why it's hard for me to say. It's a good place to go get like farm supplies, and hey, you get some firearms and things there if you want to, camping stuff, clothing. My favorite Japanese restaurant is there to the left. That is that right there is Tokyo Diner, which is great, beside the Taco Bell. And so this video is drawing to a close. If you continue going on this road south, you end up down in Rutherfordton, eventually Rutherfordton, Spindale. You can head toward, what else is down there? Bostic and Piedmont Community College eventually. Down in that whole area down in that way, it's about 30 miles south. You go through a lot of almost like wilderness land there. I bought my Honda Civic, which I don't have anymore, over to the right here in a minute at Morganton Honda, which is what you see right there, the blue place with the blue. Great place, good people to do business with, at least they were years ago when I bought my Civic. It got wrecked, a person ran into the back of it, and now I'm driving a Volkswagen that I got used, old Jetta. So here I am going in to get my bread, folks, and man, what a discount you can get on bread there. I think I've got an image or maybe some video of what it costs for me to get a whole bunch of Dave's Killer Bread. Folks, I'm gonna stop here and get me some Dave's Killer Bread, which is always like half price at Flowers Bakery. That ends this video of parts of Morganton I might not have shown you before. And hopefully you enjoyed it. Maybe I'll go back now that I'm using 5K and so much has changed in town. I'll just show you even more of places I have covered before. Peace to all who watch. Subscribe to the channel if you like.